The trademark application process seems as simple as filing some paperwork, but common legal terms can cause confusion and delay or derail an already tedious and lengthy process. Hi, this is Sahil Malhotra, Principal Attorney at Drishti Law, and today I want to talk to you about specimens, specifically 4 important questions when choosing a specimen for your trademark. Let's talk about the basics. According to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, a specimen is an example of your applied for mark when used in commerce. As discussed before, use in commerce usually alludes to the applied for mark used in connection with the goods and/or services in your mark's application. Simply put, a specimen is an actual representation of how a consumer will identify the applied for mark and connect it with the goods and/or services in the mark's application. When do you submit a specimen? That depends on if you filed an in-use 1A or an intent to use 1B application. A 1A application requires the applicant to submit the specimen when filing the application. On the other hand, a 1B application gives you 2 options. The first one is before the application is approved for publication of filing an amendment of alleged use, or after receiving a notice of allowance by filing a statement of use. You might ask, are there any specific requirements for an acceptable specimen? The list isn't exhaustive, but it's a good start. The specimen must be a real-life representation of the trademark being used in commerce. The specimen must match the mark as shown in the application. The specimen must show the mark being used with the goods and services specified in the application. The use of the specimen must be by the owner or the applicant and not by a third party. The specimen must be perceived as a source identifier by the consumers. The specimen must also be used in a way that is directly associated with the goods and/or services in the application. What are the examples of acceptable specimens? For goods, the applicant may submit a photocopy or screenshots or photographs or any other reproduction of each specimen. Each specimen must show the use of the mark in commerce in connection with the applied for goods. For example, labels and tags attached to goods such as t-shirts, dresses, beer, candles, stamping or branding on goods or containers such as athletic shoes or tools, product packaging for goods such as laundry detergent, jewelry boxes, or a Coke bottle, a web page screenshot including a URL for when goods and even services are sold on a web platform can be used as a specimen. For example, a downloadable software specimen would need to include a screenshot of the launch screen or the web page with enough information to download or order the software. The USPTO accepts 2 types of specimen for a service mark: an advertising specimen or a used in sales specimen. An advertising specimen is one where the mark is being used in materials to promote the services to a consumer. Marketing materials such as catalogs, brochures, posters, showing the applied for mark being used in connection with the services provided. TV or radio commercials can also be used as specimen as long as you provide them in a correct format to the USPTO. A used in sales specimen must be something that creates an association between the mark and the service activity in the mind of the consumer. Invoices, signage, menus, business cards, and letterheads are all examples of specimens that can be provided concerning the rendering of services in the application. For example, a cleaning service company can provide a receipt, a web page screenshot, or a photo of a signage as a specimen. How many specimens do you need to provide? Well, 1 specimen per class. If the application is classified in class 20, which is for furnitures, and class 21 for housewares and glass products, then the USPTO will require a specimen for both classes. I hope I clarified what the USPTO means concerning specimens for a trademark application. Just remember, keep it simple. If your carpentry business has a unique name or logo, use it as branding, and provide a photo of a piece of furniture with your branding. If you have questions regarding a future application, current registration, or any other IP issues, contact me through the link provided below. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, this is Sahil Malhotra, and thank you for watching.